Check 1, 2.
Go! Curious about real estate? Yes! Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need. Get over the fear and get started. This is the Michael Quarles Real Estate Show with your host, Michael Quarles.
Hello, everybody. Michael Quarles with the Michael Quarles Real Estate Show, and welcome to podcast. Get this, $299. The next one's going to be special. It's going to be $300 unless we skip $300, but that's not like me. Today we have 5 questions sent in, and remember, if you have a question, send it to support@michaelquarles.com. We will get it asked and answered. Before we get started, I have some great news, and it's only great news for me, but I'm going to brag about it. You know, life is good. This month, my Rolls Royce was delivered, and just this weekend, my new grandson, Aiden, was delivered. I have to say it. I'd say if he was ugly, but he's not. He's far from ugly. He's the cutest little baby I've ever seen. And yes, he put a lot of other babies to shame, but it's okay. I'm going to say it. I am not politically correct. Just a cute little booger. Can't wait to get him out on the park lawn and play catch and frisbee and baseball and basketball, all kinds of good stuff. I'm going to create a Renaissance grandson out of him, and that's going to absolutely be fun. I figure there's nothing better than to teach your grandson about life and the different factors of life. So he's going to get to do a bunch. Of course, he's going to have manners. He's going to say yes, sir, and no, and yes, ma'am. He's going to open the door for folks. He's going to be considerate. And yes, he will have an opinion, and that is absolutely important. So I'm stoked. I get to do that. Got to see him, hold him. Boy, when he gets mad, he turns a shade of red that I have never seen before. He's a cute little bugger. But anyway, enough about my grandson, Aiden, and my wonderful life. Here we go. Question number 1. When someone wants to sell more than one property at a time, do you set both for the same closing date? Or do you put them at different closing dates, and why? I don't like doing multiple deals at one time with the same person. I want to concentrate on one single deal. I want to get through that one. And one of the big reasons is we are beginning this relationship with the seller. We don't know who they are. We don't know what their set of ethics and morals are. I'd hate to be in a dance with a seller that had 5 properties, get all excited, get all my time, dedicated to the 5 properties, and then to find out that they're just a crook. And so I like to do one, get that one done, do the second one, get that one done, do the third one, get that one done. Which one do you start with? You start with the best opportunity. You ask them, which one of these houses that you have the seller is going to be the best opportunity for us? And you say it like that because it's opportunity good for you. It's opportunity good for them. It's a win-win. It can't be the best opportunity for them alone, and it cannot be the best opportunity for yourself alone because no one wins that way. It's not fair. And so I get one done, go to the next one. People understand that, that it's okay to wait. And very few people are going to want to sell you everything at one time anyway. Because sometimes they have the same reservations about you that you have about them. They don't know you either. So get one done, then move on to the next one. And I think open and honest conversation is the best strategy. So just tell them, hey, my experience is it's better to do one at a time. Let's make sure that we get through this. And everybody does what they promise to do. And then we'll fall forward into the next house. Thanks so much. Look forward to buying your house today. Question number 2. When purchasing a property from an elderly person that's open to seller financing, do you consider them passing away, and how do you structure that in your purchase agreement? You know what? They could outlive me. No, I don't care if they're... The only thing about the elderly that I care about is that they can just make decisions on their behalf, and that there isn't any indication or any signal or sign of elder abuse. I want someone there. I want someone there to witness things and help someone come to an agreement. Now, I got to say, there's a lot of people, that would be quote-unquote elderly that are wittier and have more going on in their, upstairs than some 20-year-olds, some 30-year-olds. My goodness gracious. Age does not mean at all that you have any sign of intelligence. In fact, it means, in a lot of cases, that you have some wisdom that you didn't have when you were younger. But I still want to make sure that I don't have elder abuse issues because I don't want anybody to ever criticize me for that. So I'm going to go above and beyond and make sure that we have a witness that someone they can confide in and they can ask questions of if I believe for a moment that they need that. And I'd do that for someone in their 20s too. So no big deal there. And no, I don't, I'm not going to worry about, are they going to die on me? How long are they going to live? No. I mean, you think about it. You go down to the bank and you get a 30-year mortgage and you're 70 years old. Yeah, you could live to 100, probably not. But they're not going to take in consideration you're 70. Because you know what? They die. The person that you borrowed money from dies. You still owe their estate the money. It doesn't go away. The tool, which is promissory note, and the deed of trust, which is securing that promissory note, doesn't modify because someone's no longer here. Someone else may be receiving the payments after someone is deceased, their estate, the estate or whoever they willed that to, but your obligation doesn't go away. So, no, it is what it is.
Thanks for listening. We'll be right back. Are you running out of leads? It's time you tried Yellow Letters at yellowletters.com. Get motivated seller leads through yellow letters, postcards, zip letters, typed professional letters, greeting cards, door hangers, and business cards. Yellow Letters is a full-service marketing company created with your success in mind. Get the personal attention you need to get your direct mail campaign started and get in touch at yellowletters.com.
And we are back in 3, 2, 1.
Question number 3. Would your 6-page agreement work for someone that is looking to sell a commercial building? I do not have a 6-page agreement. I have a 9-page agreement. I have a 3-page agreement, and it's pretty real estate friendly. I've never used it for commercial because I don't buy commercial buildings. I would probably not use it for all types of property. I've used it on multifamily. I've used it naturally on single family. I've used it, I'm going to say it, yuck, on mobile homes. I've used it on vacant property, yuck. Sometimes I'll find a property that's vacant, that I'm not vacant, but a vacant piece of land that I like, and so I'll buy those. Not trying to look for them, but I've not used it for commercial. But I don't have a 6-page. I have a 3-page and a 9-page. And the 3-page I think you can download off the website if anybody's interested in for free. The 9-page is just part of the coaching program. Question number 4. I have had someone that is looking to sell 6 single-family townhomes, and they're open to seller financing. As long as I put down 50%, can I structure it where I'm able to sell each individual unit as long as I'm paying them their monthly? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you don't want to do the type of loan that encumbers all 6 of them at the same time. So you're going to 6 individual loans recorded. You're not going to have a blanket mortgage. So yeah, 6 individual loans, and that's the way I would do it. That'll be so much easier for you, and it'll be easier for them. I mean, they're doing the financing for you because they don't want all the money right now anyway. You shouldn't be inhibited from selling the properties. If they want you not to be able to sell the property, then it's not the type of property for you if you're a flipper or a wholesaler or an assigner or a wholesaler. Great question, though. Question number 5. Donald, oh my goodness, we have our first political question of the year. Donald Trump is a real estate billionaire. Is voting for him as president beneficial to my real estate investment company? Trump or Hillary? Yeah, I am going to actually talk about this question in depth. Not going to happen. I absolutely believe one of the beautiful things about our country is that we have the right to vote. So I will say, irrespective of who you vote for, that you need to get out there and vote. You need to exercise your right. If you don't exercise your right, then you can't complain about, what's mandated for you to do because you didn't vote. You didn't try to change something. You didn't try to make something better. So get out there, vote, make life better for yourself, whatever you think that is. If you have an opinion, one of the things I like doing is I like discussing my opinion with people that have a different opinion. Because you're never going to learn something discussing your opinion with someone that has the same exact opinion that you do. And I want to always be in the realm of trying to learn something. And so I know that if I believe in, the color red's the best color, which I happen to think so, then I have to go and I have to study why people think the color blue is the best color. And quite frankly, for a website, the color blue is the best color, hands down. What's the second favorite color for a website? Green. Yeah, third favorite, go get this one, orange. But I didn't just come up with that stuff. I believe, and I know from a marketing perspective, red's the best color, but not from a website perspective. So I researched a different opinion. So if you like Trump, go talk to someone who's a great Hillary fan or one of the independent fans and ask them why they like their guy or gal. And, don't argue. Now we're going to get in an argument because we're going to debate our opinion. When I say don't argue, I mean don't get into a shouting match. Don't let your blood pressure raise. Present why you like your guy or gal and let them present why they like their guy or gal. and receive an opinion and then decide whether your opinion is still the most appropriate opinion for yourself. A lot of folks, they vote without understanding what someone represents. So before you vote for somebody, do some research, determine for yourself why you like this person, determine why other people don't like them and they like somebody different, come to a conclusion, and then respect your conclusion and vote. But if you don't vote, you can't complain. If you don't vote, you can't complain. You can't feel sorry for yourself. You can't bitch about life, like taxes are too high, taxes aren't high enough, I don't make any money, rich people suck, poor people suck, whatever your opinion is, you can't have them unless you come to a conclusion and you exercise on that conclusion by voting. Whether it's Donald or Hillary or one of the other two people. Heck, I don't even know their names. That's how much I follow those two. And I have a personal opinion who I'm going to vote for. I'm absolutely a Republican, and there's reasons for it. Podcast isn't this podcast type isn't the appropriate platform to give you my opinion on that. Go vote. Get an opinion. Determine if it's the right opinion. If it's yours, go vote. You only get to do it once every 4 years for president, and it's an important part. People come here and they came to this country and they risked coming here. They became citizens to exercise their right to vote. I think it's appalling that Americans born here in America, they don't vote. But someone that journeyed here from another country, went through the stress and the heartache of coming here, leaving their families, leaving their life behind, got their citizenship, and they're proud to vote. Be that proud person. So I think it's an important and responsible thing to do. I think it's something we should do. But enough said on all that. Thank you, everybody, for sending in your questions. I do appreciate it. Podcast 300 is going to be fun. We try to make the ones that are on the century mark always fun to have and listen to. Until then, you guys take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the Michael Quarles Real Estate Show. Get more info and stay in touch at michaelquarles.com.